This Sunday, the Dallas Cowboys face off against the Denver Broncos, and it's shaping up to be one of the most intriguing matchups of Week 8. Dallas comes in as a 3.5-point favorite on the road, but that margin feels surprisingly close considering how explosive their offense has been this season. Denver's defense has been outstanding, one of the toughest in the league so far, while their offense has been, let's just say, a work in progress. It's a true clash of styles, a high-powered Cowboys offense versus a disciplined Broncos defense. Before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. And of course, hit that bell icon so you never miss an update or a new NFL breakdown. Now, back to the game. Dallas will need to stay sharp on the road, especially against a Broncos team that's coming off a chaotic win over the Giants. You could call that a trap game, but Denver pulled through, so maybe they've already shaken off the rust. Injury-wise, the Cowboys have a few question marks heading into the week. Dak Prescott's left hand was reportedly swollen after last game, but there's no serious concern right now. Trayvon Diggs is in concussion protocol, which usually takes about a week to clear, so his status will be one to monitor. Kenny Clark says he's good to go, while Marshawn Nelland got a much-needed rest last week after struggling with injury. Cooper Beebe might need another week or two before returning from his high ankle sprain, and Ani Cornelius' knee issue doesn't seem major. Juan Thomas, who missed time due to migraines, is also expected to be back soon, a big boost for Dallas. As for Denver, they're mostly healthy, with Jonah Ellis being the only real question mark. This matchup has all the makings of a physical, emotional battle, strength versus speed, grit versus flash. The Cowboys may be favored, but nothing comes easy on the road in Denver. The Broncos will be without Dre Greenlaw, who's suspended for Week 8 after an outburst during the Giants game. Whatever he said to the officials definitely crossed the line, and it cost him. Denver had every reason to be upset about some questionable calls down the stretch, but despite that, they still found a way to win. Credit where it's due, the Broncos fought through adversity. Now, with Greenlaw sidelined, the Cowboys avoid one of Denver's most physical defenders. That could make a difference in the trenches. So, let's talk about what it'll take for Dallas to get the win. Keep Dak Prescott playing at an elite level. Dak has been outstanding lately, and he'll need to stay that way. This Denver defense is no joke, 4th in points allowed, 2nd in expected points added per play, 3rd in yards allowed, 6th against the pass, and 9th against the run. They're balanced, aggressive, and relentless. It's one of the toughest tests Dak will face all season. But when he's locked in, few quarterbacks in the league can match his poise and accuracy. The Cowboys' offense runs through him, and if he's on, Dallas can beat anyone, anywhere. The defense must step up. Last week against the Commanders, we finally saw signs of life from the Cowboys' defense. It wasn't perfect, but it was progress. Still, they rank near the bottom of the league in most categories, 30th in points allowed, 29th in EPA per play, and dead last in success rate. That has to change, and fast. Expect more zone coverage looks against Denver's young quarterback Bo Nix, who struggles to read zone defenses compared to man. The defense doesn't have to be dominant, it just has to make plays when it counts. If the Cowboys can combine Dak's consistency with a defense that bends but doesn't break, they'll have every chance to silence the Denver crowd and walk away with a statement win. Let's be honest, Denver's offense has been rough. They rank dead last in total yards, 32nd in passing, and have struggled to find any rhythm week to week. Quarterback Bo Nix hasn't quite found his groove this season. It's a slow start, just like last year, and while he eventually turned things around then, it's unclear if history will repeat itself. The talent is there, but something's missing. A lot of that comes down to Sean Payton's offensive design. He's playing it safe, short throws, screens, and quick movement, but it's also limiting what Nix can do. The Broncos rarely attack the middle of the field, and when they go deep, it's hit or miss. That feast or famine style keeps defenses guessing, but it also leaves Denver inconsistent. For Dallas, this is an opportunity. If the Cowboys can cut off those big plays and force the Broncos to drive methodically, they'll control the tempo. That's been a weakness for Denver all year. They simply struggle to sustain drives without explosive moments. Keep Dak Prescott upright. The Cowboys' offensive line has held up fairly well overall, but this week's test is on another level. Denver's pass rush is terrifying, first in the NFL in pressure rate, 47.2%, and first in sack rate, 12.8%. Nearly every other snap, they're collapsing the pocket. Their defense works in perfect sync, a smart secondary that locks down quick routes, and a front that doesn't need much time to get home. When your opponent leads the league in getting to the quarterback, every second counts. That means Dallas' protection must be sharp, and Dak has to keep his timing crisp. If the Cowboys can keep him clean, their offense can do real damage. But if Denver's pass rush starts dictating the game, things could get ugly fast. Denver's defense is fast, aggressive, and fearless. They love to blitz, ranking 4th highest in blitz rate across the league. But here's the thing, teams that blitz Dak Prescott usually regret it. Dak has one of the best passer ratings in the NFL against pressure, picking apart defenses that get too greedy. Still, expect Denver to bring creative pressure looks, especially on 3rd and long situations. Their two top pass rushers, Nick Bonitto and Jonathan Cooper, have been phenomenal, posting pressure rates near 19%, which is absolutely elite. Inside, John Franklin Myers and Zach Allen add power up front, while Justin Strnad and Jonah Ellis occasionally join the rush from linebacker. This front moves fast and hits hard. The Broncos' defensive line isn't just strong, it's disciplined and well-coordinated, forcing quarterbacks to make quick decisions. On the other side, the Cowboys' pass protection has quietly been one of the best in football. They've allowed the 6th lowest pressure rate, 29.3%, and the 2nd best sack rate in the NFL. That's a testament to both Dak's timing and the line's discipline. Dak's release has been near perfect. He holds the ball just long enough to make the right read, then fires it with precision. That's been the key to keeping this offense efficient and balanced. Now, let's move to the Javonte Williams revenge game. The storylines don't get much juicier than this. Denver let Javonte Williams walk, and now, he's playing like a man with something to prove. He's averaging 5.3 yards per carry with a 47.7% success rate, both career highs. Williams looks faster, stronger, and more confident than ever before. His rookie season showed flashes of potential. This year, he's fulfilling it. He's already on pace to shatter his career highs in total yards and first downs, and his explosiveness gives the Cowboys an edge they didn't have before. If Dallas can control the line of scrimmage and let Williams dictate the pace, they'll keep Denver's defense guessing, and that's how you win tough road games like this. Javonte Williams continues to shine, already setting a career high in touchdowns and proving to be one of the most consistent weapons in the Cowboys' offense this season. Denver's defensive front will test him, though. They've quietly been one of the league's toughest units against the run. The Broncos rank 9th in rushing yards allowed per game and 6th in yards per carry allowed. They've given up only 8 explosive runs, 10+ yards, and just 4 rushing touchdowns all year. Their defense is disciplined, strong before contact, ranking 3rd in yards allowed before contact per rush, but they're less effective after contact. And that's where Javonte thrives. His balance and power after the first hit could be the difference maker in this game. Now, snap the streak. This is more than just another matchup, it's personal. The Broncos have beaten the Cowboys 7 straight times, a streak stretching all the way back to 1995. That's right, the last time Dallas beat Denver, Troy Aikman was still under center, and the Cowboys were in the middle of their dynasty run. And the last time the Cowboys won in Denver? 1992, that's over 3 decades ago. 3 decades of missed chances, heartbreaks, and close calls. It's time to end it. The odds may slightly favor Denver at home, but the energy around Dallas feels different this year. This team is finding ways to win, even when things get ugly. So here's the prediction: Cowboys 27, Broncos 26. A tight, emotional battle that comes down to the final moments, maybe even a Brandon Aubrey game-winning field goal to seal it. This isn't just another regular season game. It's a statement. It's about rewriting history, and finally snapping that 30-year curse.